What up, pimps? It's Christian with a new series of videos where we look at the games we stopped playing for whatever reason. The first game we're looking at is Wolfenstein Youngblood. So the main reason we stopped playing Youngblood is because it's not very good. Youngblood's opening mission feels like it was made before the developers were told to stretch the game's length. The enemies aren't anywhere near as bullet spongy as they are later on in the game, you don't see the same level after an hour, and you aren't stopped in your tracks when exploring. This is the main issue with Youngblood. You can really tell the game has been artificially lengthened. By introducing a leveling system into the game, Bethesda has made it so you can't make any progress in the campaign without going through the monotonous side missions. I don't think this would have bothered me as much if there was like a locked door that you couldn't go through until you reach a certain level. Youngblood allows you to go anywhere you'd like, but once you reach an enemy with a skull over their head, that's your sign to turn back. Technically you can stay in these areas, but the enemies will one-shot you from any distance, making any encounter with them pointless. Funnily enough, this leveling system wasn't put in place due to monetary decisions, as the microtransactions in this game are purely cosmetic. I could understand why the game might be like this if it were a free-to-play title where you could just pay for level ups, but this is a retail title, which should be held to a higher standard. Without all of the filler, Youngblood could have been a very good 4-hour game, instead of a boring 9-hour game. Don't you remember when Portal 1 came out and everyone complained that it was like too much fun in like 3 hours of gameplay? Of course you don't, because that never happened. It comes as no surprise that this game didn't review well, as the new additions like the filler missions, the leveling system, and microtransactions would make any game worse. To be fair to Youngblood, the developers did do something right by adding in co-op to the series for the first time. I mean, I don't think anybody was asking for it, but it's a welcome addition nonetheless. The only issue with this implementation of co-op comes down to the game being garbage. You're forced to play with an AI partner if you don't have a friend to play with, and by the sounds of things, the AI partner isn't all that bright. In addition to this, the whole bullet sponge issue might have something to do with the game's balancing. Since you have a friend backing you up, the least that enemies can receive is maybe quadruple their original health. If the bullet sponge issue was addressed and co-op was an optional feature in Wolfenstein 3, I wouldn't be opposed to it being brought back. We played this game in co-op for over 4 hours, and I'm almost certain we aren't going to return to it. If someone could mod the game to remove all the garbage out of it, like the leveling system and the boring side quests, I think that would convince me to finish it. Because that's unlikely to happen, I think I'll uninstall it and get back my hard drive space. And that's why we stopped playing Wolfenstein Youngblood. Let us know what you think about the new series and this video by commenting below. And you know lads, it always helps if you like, comment, subscribe, all that rubbish, because if you watch our videos, occasionally some of you without ad block, you get ads, and then we get ad money, and that means we get paid, and because of that, we will see you in our next video or stream.
Play all.